A few days ago, my mom woke me up at 6 a.m. to get them a cake. Yeah, I know. Why, when, how. We have a cake sing situation. So, I tie my shoes, I go out, and an hour later, I reach the place where I saw the cake shop was. And behold, there are 3 cake shops next door to each other. I didn't know which one was the shop my mom recommended to me. So it was up to me to pick. The first and second shop looked great. They were kinda nice, eye-grabbing, simple, kinda authentic in some way. But the third store, I can't tell you how horrible it looked. It had trash stacked in front of it. The owner clearly didn't care about his store being eye-grabbing. So I decided to go with the first shop. The cake looked quite nice. But after I come home, turns out the third shop actually served the best cake. The one that looked really bad. How will I know? How will I know? How will I know it was worthwhile? The owner of the shop clearly didn't care about marketing his shop. Whenever one of my friends ask me why they aren't getting the praise that they should deserve, I mean, they are extremely talented. But I tell them that one thing, being good at something is 10% of the job. The leftover 90% is marketing. And this applies to any creative skills you might have. Like, for example, 3,692,000 videos are posted on YouTube every single day. That doesn't mean that the market is oversaturated. It just means that you need to put in the effort on wrapping your gift. It might not seem like that big of a deal. I mean, what's inside the gift is more important, right? But the person you are giving this gift ain't getting just 3 gifts. He is getting flooded with gifts just by clicking on the YouTube icon on his phone. So, your gift needs to stand out for him to consider even to open it. Packaging your video consists of 3 main aspects. The title of your video, the thumbnail of your video, and most importantly, the idea of your video. I will go in further depth about thumbnail making in another course, so you can keep an eye out for that. But I will give you 4 tips I learned it the hard way that will help you out in this aspect of video making. Plan the thumbnail before planning the video. If you settle down on an idea, I would think about potential title and thumbnail combos before starting planning the video. This can easily separate a viral YouTube video from a below average performing video on YouTube. So make sure to come up with different concepts, different thumbnails, different titles. Just sketch them on your phone so you have an exact idea of what shot to get. Concept is more important than execution. Let's say you have a great video idea. I would rather you have a viral thumbnail concept executed on the default Paint to Windows app rather than a not that intriguing thumbnail concept executed on Photoshop. So don't worry that much about the execution. Don't spend that much time perfecting one thumbnail concept. I would spend that time coming up with more thumbnail concepts. The trust factor. Clickbait is bad. Clickbait is really bad. You can't get away from clickbait. Even if it was just a white lie, it will catch up to you eventually. It's in the numbers. I know. But the trust factor for me is not making your thumbnail look fishy.
You know that he can't stop rocket ship with his hands. This video is obviously a waste of your time.
But even if he does, how will I know? I would rather you having a selfie from the video as a thumbnail than an obviously edited one. A question. Make sure your idea, title, thumbnail combo makes the viewer ask a question. What happens in the end? How can they possibly do that? I always wondered what will happen if I did that. How is this even a thing? Questions. If you make them ask a question, they will click on the video. But if for your idea you can't come up with an obvious question for them to ask, just scrap that video idea, save time, come up with 100 more ideas, and you might find your viral video between them. And I will see you in the next lesson.